Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. I hope that everybody is doing well. So all new subscribers, welcome. Thank you very much for subscribing. I hope you do enjoy being with us here. And to all my returning subscribers, guys, what's good, what's happening, you know the vibes, and I just need to address this one, 33.7% of you guys who watch my videos diligently but aren't subscribed, please do the right thing and subscribe. Like Ngangela, like I'm asking you guys to please subscribe. And yeah, I just wanted to get that one out of the way. So please, the 33.7% of you guys whose watch time is so great, please do subscribe. So as you guys saw today, we have got, what do we have? A Q&A. We have another Q&A. So this is part 2. So what happened at the beginning was that I got a lot of questions and I didn't answer some of the questions, and other questions came after I uploaded or after I edited the video and all of that kind of stuff. And you know, at this I was like, you know what, I will just do a follow-up video with the rest of the questions. So I really enjoyed the Q&A, so I thought, hey, let's do a 2.0. So before I go on further, please do like, comment, subscribe, share, tell your friends, tell their friends, tell their friends, tell their families, so everybody ends up on the video. Also, please do follow me on my socials, they're in the description box below. Also, please get the notification bell on to get notified every single time I post. So before wasting more time, let's get into the questions. Okay, so first question, why did you start a YouTube channel? So the reason why I started a YouTube channel was because I think at the time I had some time in my hands. I had school, sure, but I was at home as well. So it was like, okay, you know what can I do to kind of just fill up this time where I don't pretty much have a lot to do? So I was like, hey, why not start YouTube? And also it would help me just keep my culinary skills intact, and also just a challenge to me to kind of learn how to do things differently or learn how to do things much better, because on YouTube you're doing things for people who don't have to like you things, you know. So I thought, okay, that would help me out really to sharpen up the skill and just keep my skill intact. Second question is, what have you learned, or what new skills have you gotten or improved on during this lockdown? I don't particularly think I've learned anything new. I haven't learned anything new, but in terms of like what skills have I gotten, I think I've really gotten into recipe development. So I've developed all the recipes that I have, and there's 20,000 ways on how to do one thing. If I knew 5, I probably know 5 or 10 other ways of doing stuff. So I've been really consistent in learning how to do things in a better way, even if it's things I know, or teaching myself new things that I had never tried before. Next question is, what do you normally do to keep yourself sane during this time? Honestly, lockdown, for me to be sane, I think the best thing that's helped me out is working out and doing yoga. So that's pretty much what's kept me together during this whole lockdown period. Next question is, what is your hair journey story? My hair journey story is it's not even that crazy. I grew up having short hair for most parts of it. Well, until like grade 7, grade 8, I kind of grew out my natural hair till mid-grade 9, and I think I relaxed my hair mid-grade 9 until I had relaxed hair for very long. I had relaxed hair probably till 2016. Yes, I had relaxed it till 2016, and then I cut my hair fully. Not fully, but like, the hair was so little, like I was I was going bald. So I cut my hair off 2016 in July. It was winter. All I remember was cold, because I used to wear a beanie everywhere. Then from 2016 until now, I've kind of been cutting my hair in between, not like big chunks, obviously, just like, so that's why my hair is like this. That's my hair journey story. What hair products do you use? I currently use Jackie's products, so conditioner, shampoos, hair gels, everything. I use the Jackie range, but for a while I used Dr. Navi All Natural. It really helped me out with softening my hair, because my hair was it was very difficult to comb for a while, and then after I started using All Natural, it kind of softened my hair. So I changed products because I felt like, okay, I'm not really seeing any progress with this one, so let's see if I can jump onto another product and see what would happen. And I'm super happy with how Jackie is treating my hair right now. Marvel or DC? DC any time of the day. We're not going to discuss this further. DC. What is the weirdest thing you do or have done? Personally, I think the weirdest thing I do is when I eat, right, and then I get full, I take my plate the way it is. So spoon, bones, yonkindo. Take my plate, I put it in the fridge, and then the next day when I come to eat that food, I take out the spoons and the bones and I transfer the food into a new plate. I don't know why I do that, but you guys asked for weird. I think that's the weirdest thing I do. What is your guilty pleasure? I don't know. I don't actually know. If ice cream is a guilty pleasure, then I think that's what it would be. Did you play sports in high school? If so, what sports did you play? Yes, I did play sports in high school. I was very committed to basketball. I did play it, I think, for 4 years. Every other sport I played, I was trying to play it and just realized it's just a lot. My schoolwork and sports were just never gonna balance. I tried soccer. Soccer, I was a goalkeeper, which was very strange. I don't know how I thought that was gonna work. I did tennis. Okay, tennis I did keep it up for a good, I think, 2 years. What else did I do in high school? Athletics, I did athletics once a year. Athletics day, the 4x100. I'm a sprinter, but I'm a sprinter who's also very lazy into committing to the whole sport. So I was like, rather not. I had a really short stint at hockey. I was like, this is just a lot, too much is going on here. But yeah, that's what I did in high school. What is the biggest misconception about you? The biggest misconception about me, I think, would be the fact that I'm not friendly. I always say this, I don't have to have a smile on my face all the time for me to be deemed as friendly. People say how I look, like usually when I'm just like quiet and just, I don't look friendly. I don't know why people want me to look friendly. Are you a coffee or tea person? I'm both. I can't really choose one because I drink both as much. What are your favorite tea flavors? Tea flavors, Twinings. Twinings has a really good range, but I like their Indian chai tea, their strawberry mango, as well as their 4 red fruits. And then Tony Glass Tea has the African black tea range. They have so many teas there. They have so many different flavors there. Just go see for yourself. I'll put the description of the teas in my description box. You and your siblings seem close. Do you ever fight? My brother and I don't fight. We always ask each other, why are we fighting? Or whenever somebody asks us why we don't fight, we ask them, what is the reason to fight? Is it difficult to date having an older brother, older sibling, especially a brother? I've never had difficulties dating with my brother being in the picture. He's always like, if you're happy, I'm happy. He'll tell you obviously what he thinks of the situation, but other than that, he's telling you not because he wants you to stop or not like that person, just as a caution from his side. 3 series recommendations. 3 series recommendations would be, I watch very strange series. I would recommend Working Moms. Working Moms is on Netflix. It's quite a strange, it's comedy, so you need to have a weirdish sense of humor. I don't know what a weird sense of humor is, but it's not your typical comedy. I think I'll just slot Dead to Me there as well. It's on Netflix. It's also one of those, a comedy but not really a comedy, but it's a comedy. And then Greenleaf. I highly enjoyed Greenleaf. It's like the church mafia, Greenleaf is very dramatic. So those are my 3 series recommendations. What makes you angry? I don't get angry. I really don't get angry. I get upset. But for me to sit and say there's a situation where I was angry, it takes a lot. I think it takes really a lot for me to be angry. So nobody's taken me there yet. So I don't really know what makes me angry. What would you tell your younger self? I will tell my younger self, you will be fine. There's a song that I love by Steve Lacy that says, if I could turn back the time, I think I would tell my younger self that you'll be fine. That's it. I'll tell myself, you'll be fine. Who is your favorite YouTuber or YouTubers? I don't know. Hey, I don't actually have a favorite YouTuber, honestly speaking, I don't. But people I highly enjoy watching are Toast with Naledi. Naledi is hilarious. I love her. She's such a good storyteller. And then Daniel Schiffer, he's a cinematography kind of YouTuber. So he's got really good stuff also. So big ups to those two. Those two I wouldn't say my favorites, but those are the people who my notification bell is on and popping when they post. I watch immediately is what I mean. What are your favorite YouTube channels? Sorry to be boring, guys. My favorite YouTube channels are Business Insider, Food Insider, Daniel Schiffer, who is the YouTuber that I spoke about earlier, Producer Michael, Architects Digest. Yeah, those are my favorite YouTube channels. What bad habits do you have? I think the worst habit I have is leaving the shower running for longer than it's supposed to. I like getting into the bathroom and it's hot. Like not hot, but like the steam is everywhere. Do you consider yourself an introvert or an extrovert? Both. Like in the middle. What are they called? Ambiverts. It depends on the situation. Sometimes I'm introverted, sometimes I'm extroverted. It really depends on where I am. So the next question is, what's your favorite book or movie of all time and why does it speak to you? I think I'll take the movie and I'll say Breakfast Club. Breakfast Club, if you've never watched it, I don't know where you've been. Breakfast Club came out in 1985, so I don't know where you've particularly been. It's really a cool movie. It speaks about I think there's 5 or 6 teenagers. They're in detention on a Saturday. And they're super different. So you've got like the jock, you've got the popular kid, the shy kid, the nerdy one, all of those kind of different personalities in one place. And they learn so much about each other in that time and work together to kind of play pranks on the principal to get out of detention. And that is, I think, the first batch of questions done. Now we're gonna go into questions about food. So the first food question I have is, between Turkish and Greek food, which one would you prefer, seeing as both are equally bland? Greek food any time of the day. Give me a lamb kofta and a creamy tzatziki sauce. I am a happy girl. Or like, give me like a lamb gyros, then I'm good. I'm happy as long as the tzatziki and the tzatziki is good, because it takes a lot to make good tzatziki. Just saying. What is your go-to meal on a lazy day? Honestly, bread, jam, and tea. That is what I eat when I'm lazy. What is your favorite pasta? My favorite pasta is penne pasta. Tomato or creamy pasta? Creamy pasta any time of the week, any day. It's really like tomato based pasta is okay. Like I wouldn't run for like a lasagna or like a bolognese, but any creamy, especially creamy chicken and mushroom pasta, oh my gosh, really good. What is your favorite dish to cook? I don't know. I don't have a favorite dish to cook. It's crazy because I always get asked this question, what's your signature dish? I don't know. Favorite dessert? You guys are gonna be like, really? My favorite dessert is creme brulee. Yo, like, I could eat creme brulee any day. Like, it's so good. That's how good it is. But specifically lemongrass creme brulee, perfect. Are there any foods you didn't eat as a child that you eat now? I didn't eat butternut growing up. I actually probably started eating butternut like 2-3 years ago. I think when I started eating it, I probably put like 3 pieces of butternut in my plate just to try and figure it out, but now I can eat it like in a big portion and I'm happy with that. What is your favorite cuisine? My favorite cuisine is Asian cuisine. Indian, Chinese, Thai, like Korean. Love to see it. What is your favorite restaurant? My favorite restaurant is the Medio at the Palazzo in Fort Worth. Top 5 restaurants. Top 5 restaurants according to me. Wow, that's really tough because I've been to so many. Okay, number 1, the Medio at the Palazzo. Number 2, Momo Behes. It's like this really nice Asian place in Greenside. Really nice and small. So I think there's Momo Behes, there's Momo Soko, there's Momos and O's. Momo Soko is in Rosebank, Momos and O's is in Norwood. So yeah, but Momo Behes is my favorite. I'll just put out the other Momos just in case you wanted to go there. Flames of the Four Seasons is absolutely great. Lacuna Bistro at the Maslow Hotel is also pretty great. And Café du Sol in North Riding. No, actually Café du Sol is down the road to me. Not North Riding. I think it's still Sharon View. I don't know. Olivedale? Yeah, but those are top 5 favorite restaurants. And then, what is the most overhyped restaurant you've been to? The most overhyped restaurant I've been to personally is Marble in Rosebank. It's a good restaurant, right? Let me disclaim that and put it out there. It's a very good restaurant, but for the hype that it was given, you know, when everyone is like, you have to go there. Like, if you haven't been there, it's like you're not even, like, it's not okay. No. It was just okay. When I had their food the first time, I had dessert, I had their pumpkin cheesecake. Out of this world. The aesthetics there are beautiful. Like, it nicely decorated. You can see the chefs from outside. I hate that. I would never want to work in a restaurant like that. I don't want to be seen in the kitchen, just saying. But in terms of like the hype that was given to it, the food is good, but it's not like mind-blowing. So I think I would say that's the most overhyped restaurant I've personally ever been to. Okay, so I've got questions on music now, and my first question would be, what are the last 5 songs you listened to? I don't know. I listened to Lock It Up by Mark E. Basie and Kehlani. I listened to Right on Time by BK Hannibert, I think, in Lona. What else did I listen to? I listened to Soul Food by Guido, Kenny Beats, and some other person. There's 3 artists on that song. I listened to Bon Jovi. We're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. And then I listened to Obsessed by Mikasa. What is your ultimate favorite song? My ultimate, I don't particularly think I have like an ultimate favorite song, but songs that I listen to that I've been listening to since they came out would be Sunrise by DJ Kent, Love Hate Thing by Wale, and Good Life by Kanye West and T-Pain. What song improves your mood? There's a song by Zed and Aloe Black called Candyman. It's such a happy song. Like, it's such it makes me happy, right? Like, love makes the world feel good. It makes you feel good about yourself inside. Wait, let me actually see if I can play this. I hope I don't get copyrighted for this one. Just 2 seconds. I said I hope I don't get copyrighted for this, but this song, love makes the world feel good, chasing up the rainbows somewhere in the sky, and you feel so good. Hey, this song, hands down, makes me feel good about myself after I listen to it if I'm feeling really sad. So next question is top 5 breakup songs. I don't know, hey, I can't really give you 5 because there's so many songs that allude to breaking up or about breaking up, or after you've broken up you must listen to. I'm not sure. I think anything by the Script, honestly, anything by the Script will get you in your feelings. But let me say Man Who Can't Be Moved by the Script, No Good and Goodbyes by the Script, Heartbreak Anniversary and Like I Want You by Giveon, Saved by Khalid. 5 songs that will have you in your feelings about a person. Has a breakup ever made you dislike a song or songs? The list is endless. I'm joking, that's so dramatic. I think I would say Good Love 1111, Nobody, Used To by Nobody, Make It Last Forever by Keith Sweat and Jackie McGee, So Many Songs, Girl by what's that artist called? The Internet. By The Internet. Yeah, I think those are the ones that I can think of at the top of my head. Do you listen to Amapiano, and what's your favorite song if you do? I do listen to Amapiano socially. I don't listen to Amapiano like by myself. Like, I'm not those people who are within. My favorite song, ultimate favorite song on Amapiano is Alalai by Gabza Day Small and DJ Maporisa. What music genre do you dislike? I don't dislike any music genre. I think I just don't listen to music if I don't think that's my sound. What is your favorite genre of music? My favorite genre of music, I don't know. According to Spotify last year with my wrap up, R&B and soul was the genre that I listened to a lot, so I think I'll go with R&B and soul. And then my last music question is, how Has your music taste changed over the years? My music taste has changed in the sense that I don't listen to EDM as much as I used to, or at all actually. So the next question is about my careers. What do you miss most about work? The thing I miss the most about work would be, besides obviously the fun in the kitchen, are the people at the restaurant on Tanton. We used to, Sundays the restaurant would close at 2 o'clock. So I guess work at 3, and basically I was at work for lounge, for room service, as well as preps for the week. And we used to have the biggest Sunday supper on the planet, watching Our Perfect Wedding. Highly enjoyed that. That's probably one of the highlights ever that I have had in the workplace. And then the next thing is, what do you enjoy most about your work? I enjoy the fact that I get to play around with food and create different things out of like what you have. So it's like, you have this, what can you make? Although at times you do have set menus, like you have to follow things this way, there are times where you get to play around and do many different things, especially when it comes to pastry. It's beautiful. What do you hate the most about your job? I hate the hours of my job. Jeez, my goodness. They're not necessary. There's no need for people to finish working at 11 o'clock. Honestly, I couldn't. Like, there's absolutely no need. Are you planning on changing your career path? I am planning on changing my career path at some point. I want to get into nutrition full time. What is the biggest misconception about your career? The biggest misconception about my career, I would say, is the fact that everybody can do it. Yes, everybody can cook at the level of a chef or anything like that. We're not going to take that away from people, but chefing is more than just cooking. Why have you not opened your own establishment? I think working in a lodge taught me that, hey, when it comes to running a business, it's a lot. It's really a lot. I don't think I have enough experience in the kitchen first and foremost to actually run my own establishment, and I don't think I also have enough knowledge about everything else, the business side of running an establishment, because in as much as, oh yeah, you're a chef, you can start a restaurant, there's management that needs to come into play, and I don't have that kind of experiences yet. I am hoping that I do get that experience and get the opportunity to open up something later on in the future. What advice would you give someone who wants to get into a profession? Please be sure. Tell yourself, this is my job and I'm really sure that I want to do this, because chefing is a lot. Like I said, hours. The environment can just can be very toxic at times, man. It's crazy. So you really need to be super sure about wanting to get into this environment. The pay is not that great either. So yeah, you need to be super sure about that. Well, I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 questions left, and the first of the 5 would be, looks a big thing in a partner? I think I wouldn't say they're like a massive thing, but they're a thing. In order for me to really enjoy your personality, because obviously you must have a nice personality for me to be like, but for me to enjoy your personality fully, please look the part. I'm not gonna hold your personality by the hand when I'm walking down the street. Would you like relocate for love? Right now, at this moment, no, I will not. But I could be a gone girl and decide, hey man, I'm moving, I'm gone. Listen, I'm packing my bags and I'm outie. Have you had to pretend to like something for someone you're in a relationship or in vibes with? I don't particularly think I've had to pretend. I've had to adjust. I'm one of those people who believe in learning from everyone. I know someone's gonna be like, really? Seriously? Yes, I believe in learning from someone. And what I can tell you is I know how to change. Not change a tire, I was about to lie, but I do know how to change a tire, just side notes. But I know what to do. If you want to your car suspension to be lower, ask me, I'll tell you what to do. That's how much I've learned from other people. What do you want to be remembered for? I want to be remembered as somebody who made a difference. Again, you're going to be like, cliche, come on. But yes, I want to be remembered as someone who made a big difference in people's lives. Even if it's one person's life, I don't particularly believe I want to be that person who helps everyone, or not once, but it's okay if I don't help many people. Even if I help one person, I'm happy about that. The last question is, how do you cope with stress when you are overwhelmed? How do I cope with stress when I'm overwhelmed? Meditation. That's it. Meditation and yoga help me out when I'm super stressed, when I don't know what's going on. Those things take my mind off everything. I love what my yoga instructor says. She says when you come to the mat, you need to leave. You can't leave with what you came with when you come to the mat. So when you come to the mat, you need to release everything you came with and come out of that session like lighter and freer. You know, you can't leave with what you came with. So that's pretty much her take on the whole thing. So yeah, that is the last question. Okay guys, I really hope that I kind of explained all the questions well, or I just did justice to all the questions that you guys asked me. There are 20 million other things that I want to talk about in other videos and Q&As, and I'm gonna start doing Q&As that are more what's the word, that are specific, there we go, that are specific to stuff. So yeah, as time goes by, we'll have Q&As that are more specific to certain things, especially food related and all of that kind of stuff. So yeah, I hope in this Q&A you guys got to know a little bit more about me and my opinions, and I'll see you guys in my next video.